Hello, sir.
Yes, Elizabeth, good evening.
Okay, good evening, sir. Sorry, I was trying to streamline a little. So we are on now. I'll make you the host now.
Yes, and also make Rotarian Victor Femi Fred a host too. He's online also. Correct. Thank you.
Good evening, my AG, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. Welcome. So, evening. At least we can be online and wait for others to join. I think I'll also call Doctor on the phone to make sure he's ready.
solve the problem. The solutions have to come from
But it looks, yeah, by all means, If I count and hate somebody so much, you don't know. I did what I had to do, no problem. I've been held high.
Case goes to the jury for deliberation.
Wait for the jury verdict. Favorite. It's done it. It's proud. It's like, you just got to bring. Oh, it's right. One.
Good evening, fellow Rotarians. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
I can hear
Yeah.
you.
Yes, good evening. I was just giving it another 2 to 3 minutes, then we'll go ahead and start, just to see if we can have 1 or 2 additional Rotarians join the group. I hope that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, everybody. Thank you. Good evening, fellow Rotarians. Good evening. Once again, let me confirm that you can hear me. Good evening.
Good evening.
We can
Yes.
hear you.
Yes. So we're going to go ahead and start. So I'd like to start by thanking Rotarians for joining. This is hosted by the District 9110 Mental Health Committee. And the committee was established to create prioritize projects that aim in supporting mental health and also to create mental health awareness within the district. As we all know, there are a lot of mental health challenges now, and the Rotary International president has emphasized a lot on mental health. You'll notice that a lot of clubs are running lectures and programs around mental health. So that's the aim of us having this lecture series. Every single month, there will be a lecture on a different selected topic. We want Rotarians to know about mental health and also about mental health emergencies. The committee also plans on having a training exercise, which will have 2 Rotarians from each club that will be trained in mental health and mental health emergencies. Those people who will be trained will be sent back to the clubs to also train members in the club. The idea is that we will have a larger outreach if we can have as many Rotarians get informed and try and remove the stigma that surrounds mental health. We will be letting clubs know when that training is going to hold. And the essence of this monthly training will also be to educate people on also the trainings that will hold at the club level. So today we have a talk by Dr. Dapo Adebagu. Sorry, Doc, if I'm murdering your surname a bit. And I'll read his profile and allow him to go straight into the talk. Dr. Dapo was born in Lagos at Randolph Hospital, and he is the first of 5 children. He graduated with his MBBS from the University of Ilorin. He's worked in different private hospitals and got into the residency program at the psychiatric hospital. That's the Federal Neuropsychiatric Hospital, Yaba. He was appointed a consultant in 2012, and is currently in charge of the community psychiatry and general adult psychiatry ward of the hospital. That's the Federal Neuropsychiatric Hospital in Yaba. He's married with 4 children. He has 8 publications to his name, and he's a resource to our committee. He's been very helpful. He's a resource to our committee and is always ready to take part in any activity that promotes good mental health. So, Doc, the floor is open so that you can go ahead. And just before that, this session is going to be moderated by Rotarian Femi, who is going to just let us know what the modalities will be for the presentation. So over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, my Ejisa, and good evening, fellow Rotarians. It's always a pleasure when we have this kind of session, and considering how passionate our DG is, it has become very important that we take it seriously, and we appreciate it with the usual effort as Rotarians. Just like my AG did mention, we would like this session to be very interactive, but we would like to keep the session questions to the last when the presenter and the speaker has finished his speech or his presentation, so that we can be more coordinated. We also appreciate if all the questions will be relevant to the topic of today, so that we do not get deviated. Again, it's just the first of his series. Hopefully next month, taking another topic, we'll probably be covering a lot of things that are in your mind. Thank you, and wish us all a great session. Over to you, Doctor.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you, Doc. Okay.
Good evening, Rotarians. And I want to thank you for having me on this call. I'm Dapo Adebagu by name, and I work at the Federal Neuropsychiatric Hospital, Yaba, Lagos. And the topic for discussion today is mastering. Let me share, I'd like to share my slide. Yeah. Please allow me to share my slide.
Rotarian Femi, do you know how to do that, please? Let's see. Rotarian Femi, can you allow him to share his screen?
I'm working on making that happen.
Maybe you have to make me a co-host or something.
I'm actually looking for that co-host list so that I can. not allowing me to do that.
Oh, okay.
Maiji, can you also try from your side? It's not allowing me to do that.
Okay, so I'm trying because we're signed in on the district platform. So I also tried, it's allowing me, but it's not. I don't know how. Let's see. Okay, I've seen it. I've made you a host now, so I've done that.
All right, great.
But yeah, Doc, you can go ahead now and share your screen.
No, it's still not allowing me. Only the host can share the slide.
I think there are two Dapo Adegbaju on the call.
And the one without the doctor inside.
The one with doctor is the one that has been made a host. So check
I think
it out.
I think you shared the wrong. You shared the wrong host. The one with the Liverpool logo is the one you want.
The Liverpool logo is the one I'm using. That other one is the backup, just in case of network failure.
Maiji, sir, can you remove him from being a host with the other one and add him on the new one?
Yeah, Doc, what you could do is, because it says you are now the host and we are co-hosts, can you now, as the host, click on your other name and see whether it will allow you create that as a co-host?
Just give me a few minutes. Let me just transfer my file.
We apologize. We'll have this sorted out in a minute. Sorry, Ruth. Doc, any luck?
I think he's trying to move his file from the other device to this other device where he is.